All right, we're live. It's saying we're doing it live, so we're gonna do it live,
You're live.
guys. Good evening. It is your man John G, and it is what the Fig Pin. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's already been an active chat. I have been sitting here. Me and Getty have been talking for a little bit before the show started, and we see that there's definitely a lot of chatter going on. So thank you to everyone. Before we do get started, I'd just like to say some shout outs. Queen Nerd, thank you for joining us. Van Harris with his iconic pew pew.
You.
Uh, we have Deku Pops Spiffy. I think this might be the first time that I've seen you here, but if not, I apologize. But it's definitely it's great to have you here. So thank you everyone for joining us. As the description of this show, as well as what I was posting on the social medias, this is a show about quest battles between me and Getty tonight. So he does have a little bit of an advantage because he has four or five of them, Getty.
Yeah, I got five of them right over
All
here.
right, there we go. Five quests, and I only have three of them this evening, but these are hot off of the press, off of the USPS truck. We did have a snowstorm, so I was happy that they did make it. These actually, and Getty, I'm not sure when you purchased yours, but these three that I purchased
Huh.
was was that 2 weeks ago when they had the MegaCon logo, and this is the logo that I received.
Got mine
So
too.
it's L59. The title is yellow and red on black. I was happy to go ahead and put one more check mark on my box of logos needed. So I do appreciate I was able to do some. I'm not sure if you've seen. I've been posting some stuff for sale on the different, on what the Fig Pin, as well as some of the Discord groups.
Yes.
But I've been really looking more for trading because I had some logos that I never received before. I am happy to say that I have traded pins for three of those logos. So the list is diminishing for sure. So I'm excited. Yeah, it's definitely fun. We have. Are you guys are you guys going to give away an LE25 if one pops up? My gosh, man, that Harris, that's a. I'll tell you what, if I get two of them, I'll go ahead and think about doing a giveaway. I can't say I will do a giveaway, but I'll think about doing a giveaway of one of those LE25s. Yeah, we're excited, man. It's definitely it's fun. I mean, I know that you guys have seen us go ahead and do it a couple of times. Last week I did this. Me and Battle had a quick one on IG when we were doing it together, and now tonight me and Getty get to go ahead and do it. But before we get into that, Getty, it is a pleasure to have you here. I know that you've been a guest on the show a couple of times, so thank you for joining us. Uh, us Northeasterners, man, we're blessed with some of the white powder stuff that we all love
Yes.
to shovel out of. I know that by you got a little bit less than I did, so uh, it's been yeah, it's been lots of fun. Did you guys have that abnormally warm, like 50-degree weather last week as well?
Yes. It was like almost like spring weather. It's like a roller coaster. It'll be like spring one week, and then it's like the next we're back to winter again. It's
And I don't know about you, but from yesterday, it was at least 45 degrees by me here. And I was like, there's no way it's gonna go high because it was calling for like 10 to 13 inches, and we wound up getting the 13 inches. But I was like, there's no way we're gonna get this much snow with it being 45 degrees. And it was still like 45 up until like 8 o'clock last night. And this morning I woke up, the dog got me up at 4, and I was like, oh, there's like 3 inches of snow already on the ground. And then by the time I went back to bed, I got up, it was probably like 6:30 or 7, and there was like 9 inches of snow on the ground, and it snowed up until 11, which dumped another 4 or 5 inches there. So it was definitely an interesting day of shoveling.
Yeah, I think we got like a good 3 to 5 inches. And originally we were supposed to get like a coating to maybe like an inch or two, but I guess it turned out to be a lot more and a lot of slush too. Yeah, that wasn't fun
Yep.
to drive into work.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. It's definitely so. I'm glad that everything was you got to work safely and back.
Yeah.
Um Caesar, sorry. Hello, and Professor, thank you for joining us. The question from Caesar was, how many Ultra mini mysteries are there? Getty, I don't know if you know that answer. Do you have
And
any
now
clue
top
about
of
how
my
many?
head. No.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not sure. I
pretty
know that
decent.
it's either going to be 100 or less.
Hmm.
Because the hyper rare is, I believe, 100. So yeah, I mean, it's a tough question to ask or
Yeah.
tough question to answer, since they do not have the sequences or the lot sizes on their mystery minis. I don't know. Also, one of the other things I did order with the MegaCon logo, and that was because they had announced it the day prior to the MegaCon logo purchase promotion. But I was able to go ahead and pick up a few of these, which is the Izuku Midoriya um, MHA, and this pin comes with a chase chance. There is, and Getty, correct me if I'm wrong, a 250 chase lot
Yes.
size, right?
Yeah. So essentially, you have like so a third of those are pretty much allotted for, I guess, the chase. There's 750 of like the commons here. Now that 750, 250, I guess, of the cereals will qualify for that.
Yes. Yep. So there is, I know, and Deku is sharing with us, 49.6% have already been
Wow. Really?
unlocked. So
And
out
I
of
think
that
well, like
750, you're talking, close to 375 pins have
yeah,
been unlocked.
that's
So there
crazy.
is definitely going to go ahead and those will be sold out for sure over the next couple of weeks. Fig pin. So if you are new to the chase chances, Fig pin has chase days, which is typically a Monday. There is only so many cards that will uh be able to be flipped, that not be able to, but that are flipped, that will have a code attached with it where you'll be able to purchase that chase. So I think that it probably is like 10 to 15 each week that get a chase code, right, Getty? I mean, I think that's pretty
Especially
common
with
that we've
that
seen in the other
low,
ones.
especially with that low volume, possibly. This way they can kind of drag it out for a while. And this way, worst case, if you don't score, you just get more points, towards your
Yep.
score. So like more points, the better, right?
Yeah, for sure. I see Darth Pins is saying he has a Y
Oh, nice.
on one out of the three that he bought. So Darth, you're actually very lucky because I have a 5, I have
Oh,
an R, and I have an S. I did buy three of them because he had to purchase $45 for the MegaCon logo promotion. So I purchased three of them just to see if I can go ahead and get a a higher alphabetical serial number in the beginning. So hopefully the R, the S will hit. I so far have only unlocked my 5 with hopes of getting a shorter or a earlier claim, because launch day is tomorrow. I don't know if you're aware of that, but just in case you
right.
weren't, make sure you get at least a pin into the unlocker room so you get a chance at having a a lower claim on there.
Yeah, because so far I do
Deku
have
is
my
telling us
four.
that he had a 7 E and W. Say it again.
I was about to say, because so far the one I unlocked, well, I guess was the best one I should get for me, which is hopefully mine starts with an S also, so hopefully it should score. I
Yep.
forget. I think my lowest one, I think it started with a number. I forgot what, but I'm contemplating whether or not to unlock that one. Just this way, I have like a good launch on that one.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and that's my thought is, I have two or three more coming. I bought some from Pops and Pins. So I am happy with the 5, thinking that hopefully I'll be in the top 50 launch positions with a 5, if not, less. But I can wait to go ahead and launch the other ones because Monday will be the launch day and it doesn't make it, or the chase day, and it won't make a difference what position that is in. It just matters what that serial number starts with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, my Dark Deku has a sequence of 666. Wow.
Ooh.
That's that's Deku Pops himself, actually. I did also from Pops and Pins. Yep, Queen Nerd. Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I had questioned Chris because I had received my shipping info from FiGPiN about the MHA pins. And I said, Chris, what's going on with yours? And he had shared that because of the flooding not the flooding, the rain that was happening in California. There was a delay in shipping a bunch of stuff last week from the warehouse. So Chris's shipment was delayed, which put everyone, like his customers' orders, also going to be delayed as well. So I know that it's unfortunate, but Chris is doing everything that he can. I know that he received them. He's already shipped them out yesterday, I believe. So hopefully that you're able to go ahead and get them tomorrow, and at least see if you got a good launch position before it actually happens. So yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Chris that he, his customers and weren't able to get the pins sooner, but he did get them, and just wanted to share kind of what had happened for those that had the question of why is his pins coming so late. Getty, are you ready to go ahead? I don't think there's anything else. Oh well, I guess there is a couple of things that have happened. One of them being today, where Pink a la mode
Oh
at
yes.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe it was this evening, has launched a Chase Bruno. I know that there's been a lot of discussion about what these two rodents are sitting on his shoulder, because I know that he had a rat with him most of the show, and then the two rodents that are there. But when you go ahead and compare it to the actual movie, those two rodents are there. It is approved Disney artwork all the time. So it's not like a mix up on FiGPiN's part. That was definitely in the show, as well as approved from Disney license. But yes, we shouldn't talk about Bruno too much. So I'll move on
It's okay
from
to talk about it in general because I thought we
yeah,
weren't supposed to talk about it, you know?
yeah. So we'll move on. But Poptopia has a new Naruto pin. It is Rock Lee, and it sounded like I said broccoli, didn't it? Rock
The
Lee
broccoli.
is coming out, and I believe that's a Friday release of this week. So make sure you're heading over to Poptopia to get, if you're a Naruto fan and you're a broccoli fan or a Rock Lee fan, to go ahead and get their exclusive of Rock Lee. It's funny. I actually went ahead and purchased some pins from them. I had not picked up some of their exclusives. It's funny to see how, like, Knuckles and I think it might have been Tien.
Hmm.
I had bought 5 of their exclusives. So it was Knuckles, Tien, the Bakugo, the new Bakugo. What was their Disney 100? Ratatouille, the Remy pin,
Did you buy the
and then I
Yu-Gi-Oh
can't
one
think of
too?
the fifth one.
The Yu-Gi-Oh one?
The which one?
Whatever that monster name is, the one with the sword. Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, I had Flame Swordsman a while
That's
ago. But whatever, I can't remember the fifth one. But I had purchased those 5, and out of 2 of them, they had the old style, like their specific sticker, exclusive sticker,
Hmm.
and then seeing the new, like kind of like the everyone has the same sticker now, which makes it, I think, a little bit nicer that it's all uniform. But it was just weird seeing 2 different stickers in the
Yeah.
same box together coming, and you're just like, oh man, like I do like their old style sticker logo, but I do like the uniformity between all now exclusives that will have that circle with the retailer's logo in the middle of it.
Yeah, I do like that. It's like very nice, clean look, like with
Yep.
all the retailers. It was funny because when I ordered some pins from Pop Toby a while back, I think it was when I got the Flame Swordsman. I actually had no idea they were actually located in New Jersey. So I'm like, wow, my package came quick. Why'd it come so quick? When I saw the return address, I'm like, oh, they're in Jersey. Oh,
Yep,
that's
yep. Yeah, they're good guys over there. They're definitely good people over there at Poptopia. Um, and yes, Queen Nerd, thank you. It was the Redbeard, the
red.
Ghost of Redbeard, which was the Scooby-Doo one. So Queen Nerd, thank you for your help. I don't know why I couldn't think of the fifth one. So yeah, it was good to go ahead and get, fill in again some more of my spots that I have missing in my wall over here. I I still am looking for number. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Am I too low today? Yeah, I'm still looking for this one. I'm on the hunt for number 15, which is Vetra Nix from the Mass Effect promo.
Oh
No,
yeah.
were you collecting FiGPiN when those pins were coming out?
I started collecting early 2019. So I guess it was kind of like they were out, I think.
Okay. Because I mean, I know that they were like promotional pins that I believe you had to go ahead and purchase with, or not purchase, but you got when you ordered the game. Um, but four, there's seven of them. So I didn't know if you were able to go ahead and like you just got one random one with them, and did that force you to buy multiple copies to try to get
Yeah, I
like
don't know how
different?
that works exactly with that.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that how it
Well, you know
works.
what? I'm gonna have to go ahead and research it on FigPinDB .com and
Oh
see
yeah.
if he has any notes in there about how you actually how you were able to go ahead and acquire those. And I don't know if anyone in chat actually remembers how if they were collecting FigPin at that time. Fagashi, I gave my Mass Effects to a friend of mine. The promotion ones or just like the regular because they came out with these ones in like regular lots that like common size, commons of them. But that's very kind of you if you gave them all to a friend of yours. THX actually is here. He says, I don't have any notes about them.
Oh dang.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how the promo. I know that they were promotional ones. I just don't know how they were actually distributed with it.
Wonder if
They were
someone
just on eBay cheap.
I wonder if someone from FiGPiN might pop in the chat. Maybe we can ask them, like, if they happen to be one of the FiGPiN people, or and they're like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah, sure. Well, yeah, maybe Derek will come in or
yeah, maybe."
Charles. Yep. Are you ready to go ahead and see what we got here? I know that's
Yeah,
what I was waiting
pretty ready.
for.
Yeah,
It's right there. I don't. There's not been much other news coming out. I don't think there's anything else has launched that we have to think about at this point.
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and I'm opening my first Naruto quest. I'm trying to keep it on camera to keep it all.
Yep. We might have two.
Oh, Getty, do you go ahead and do whatnot at all?
Like, I'll regularly tune into like Pops and Pin show once in a while. Like, I'll actually go on there like watch some shows like that.
Yep. So this weekend he did have a special show on the 13th. So did Jurassic Toys, who was getting rid of his collection, and then Event also had a like an AP Bonanza crazy show. I know that some people got some amazing pins for great deals. I think there was a Glitter Sonic that went for around $50. They're exclusive.
Mhm.
So it was definitely very a very busy weekend for FigPin and secondary retailers. If you have not followed, also Gotham General, who is another frequent visitor of the Pops and Pin show, he also was doing a FigPin show,
Mhm.
I believe yesterday, the day before, and had some great deals on pins. So make sure you're checking out Gotham General, Pops and Pins, Event, as well as Jurassic Toys on Whatnot. They have some great pins with also great prices for those pins that you're looking for. Yeah, Spiffy, it was definitely an expensive weekend for sure. I know that you were doing pretty well on the Pops and Pins show. All right, you got your top opened.
Yep, top is opened.
All right, here we go. First one. You know, and I know that Darth Pins went ahead and told me I should get a butter knife so I can open these without doing
That's
that
the
to the
only negatives.
corner.
Like, it's so hard to try to like if you want to try to save the box. Like,
Yep. I
well,
just need
like
one really good box.
I
That's all.
would.
Yep.
Now, which way is
All
like the
right.
is it the front, or is it like
So if the flap if you flip it down and then pull it up that way, so you want it
I mean
like you
front?
should be
Okay,
having Naruto facing the screen. Yep.
gotcha.
All
Okay,
right.
ready?
Three, two,
Two,
one.
common.
I got a comment. Yep. All right. I'll tell you, I am collecting some great sequences though on these guys. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and do this one on your own so that you can since you have a few more than me.
Oop, this one's being a pain in the butt to open.
Yeah, Darth, those these boxes definitely are a pain to open for sure. I am hoping the next time that I get a box that I just get a butter knife with me so I can slide it in and flip it up and have one nice box.
All right, here's the second one.
All
All right,
right, let's see what we get.
three, 2, 1. Common.
Common. All right. All right, we'll do your third one, my second one together.
Okay.
I will say that, compared to the mystery minis, their like little wrapper thing, this is one of the better one or easier ones to open. Some of the
Yeah.
mystery
Oh yeah,
minis are definitely
absolutely.
tougher to open.
All right, so I got that open.
All right.
Oh, second.
Oh, I didn't mangle that one too bad. Look at that. That's not that bad. All right.
Ready?
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Another common. All right. Not bad. Hopefully good sequence. Do we know if uh first off the line last chopper out has been found yet on these?
Not that I'm aware of. I feel like it's gonna be tougher to figure out because if people are just only like keep it like they'll unlock the best one and probably just if they get like multi comms, they'll probably just put it aside and like not bother unlocking it, I guess.
Yep.
Unless they check the serial really quick just to see like what it looks like, the stats.
Uh yeah, true, very true. Spiffy, and I see that Darth Pins has already answered. I know that the last I checked, which was over the weekend, there was 3 that have been claimed in the app. And then there are at least 3 more that I know that people have found but have not put into the app. Um, and why can't I think of the username? But he actually was lucky enough and found 2. He had purchased several dozen and was able to pull 2 gold and white ones. So I know that there was. Yep. Thank you, Darth Pins. Yeah, I'm not sure how when you look at the math for the the chase, it looks like it should be 1 out of 72, 74 boxes that would get you a golden white based on that 25 count out of
Hmm.
the 1500 commons. But yeah, I'm not really sure. The Tiga, yes, thank you, Darth. I appreciate you reminding me of the username. But yeah, I mean, so when you go ahead and have, he pulled less than 72. He didn't buy 72 quests, but he was able to go ahead and get 2 of the gold and white ones. So congratulations to him. Very happy.
I
Am
have
I
to
a
go
little
find a library
jealous? Absolutely, for sure. Uh, I am aware that there have been some um offers given to the Tiga for it, and I know that they were in the range of like 250 to 300. Uh, I I doubt that it's going to go ahead and sell for that low. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What the selling price of an non-OG fig pin that has such a small lot size will sell for. All right, I think you're on number.
Number
You're
4.
going to be on number 3 yourself. No, number 4, right?
Yeah, that's number 4 for me. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead, do 4 by yourself, and then we'll do the fifth one, your fifth one, my third one together.
All right, sounds good.
So, and Chad, why Getty's doing this, if you have had any luck with Naruto Quest, and I don't believe anyone in the chat currently has a gold and white one, but if you were if you were participating in the quest, have you got a glitter Naruto yet? All right, let's go ahead and check it out on 3, 2, 1.
Another common.
It's like a common. Is the I can't remember if are they all the same backgrounds for
No, because I think this one, the one we've been pulling has an orange background. The glitter should have the blue background.
okay.
And I think the gold, I think is gold. I don't remember top of my head.
Okay. All right. Well, here's our last one, guys. Wish us luck. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I will say, even though that we haven't pulled anything fun yet, it's great doing this with you, Getty. So I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for
I
having
know
me.
that you got these last week, and it was burning a hole in you to go ahead and
He's
open
just
these. So I
sitting there like,
appreciate
I
you
just want to open
waiting.
one so bad. Like, no, no, I'll wait, I'll
Yep.
wait.
No, I appreciate you waiting. I mean, because hey, look, if one of us pull it, on live and on screen, that would be amazing to go ahead and get
Yeah.
a glitter or a the golden white one. Oh, you already opened yours, man. Geez, you're quick. All right. Oh, this one's being destroyed. Okay. All right. On three, two, one. Good luck, my friend.
Ah, dang
Common.
it.
All right. 0 for 8, my friend. We're all out of the 8 we just went ahead and pulled, we all got commons. So here's to wishing you either having last off the line or first off the lot, man. So you can go check those sequences.
And well, I guess we kind of helped everybody else too. Like, well, now you have a greater chance of hopefully scoring, just like 10 less or
Yes.
yeah, 8 less to worry about.
Very true. Yep. I've and me and Getty were just talking about this before. I've opened 13 now altogether. I checked all the boxes that I opened. So I've opened 13 so far, which, hey, look, I mean, I know that I'm nowhere close to the odds, but it would still be fun to have gotten a golden white with only 13 being purchased so far.
Yeah.
But I know that there has been several people that have purchased plenty. I believe someone the collector purchased over 100, at least 100, and only pulled a few glitters
My
out of
God.
it. So it's a tough game,
Yeah.
but hey, it's fun. It's fun, and it's good to go ahead and do fun things like this with you, as well as some of the other community members.
It kind of be
Uh
cool too if, let's say, like at a future con, if let's say Figma did something like this where it's like they have a mystery exclusive. It kind of be cool if, like, if all the collectors got together, you open it together to see if you pull like
yeah,
kind
man, that
of
that
like
would be
what they
so
did with the
cool.
like the bait logos, where it's like they get the chase, boom.
I like that idea, man. That's a great idea for sure. So FigPiN, if you're listening, if I don't think anyone from FigPiN is in here tonight. But if you do watch this, Getty just came up with an amazing idea. I think that would be awesome. You have a huge community there already, and
Huge.
having an exclusive at a con with having a mystery quest with it would be a lot of fun. And yeah, I could see actually a lot of cool things being able to be done with it at the con, FigPin hosting stuff, or just community members getting together and doing fun things with it. Yeah, that's a great idea, man.
Yeah. And speaking of like kind
Speaking,
of sorry,
yeah,
speaking of
sorry.
quick feedback too, like just a reminder, like in the FigPiN fans Discord, if you have any feedback you want to give like the FigPiN, whether it be like the app or how they do drops, there is a form set up to where if you want to leave feedback, you can go ahead and look at that. And usually every week, like FigPiN will actually look at that and see what everybody has put in the feedback.
Yeah, and I totally forgot about that. So you want to go ahead and just like elaborate a little bit more on that? I know that you were kind of like spearheading this at first. I think that you're still kind of in charge of the
I guess
topics and kind
I
of
think
setting it up. So
recently I think they were able to actually post their own. So I guess
okay,
they posted some new ones maybe a few weeks ago, something like that.
okay,
Like there's some new things like you can actually add to the feedback. So I guess they'll also add more too as they see fit. If they want to get more feedback on specific things.
yep. So do you want to share like how did they approach you? Was this an idea that you had? Like what came? How did that come about on the FigPin fans Discord, having that feedback session there?
Yeah, so I was actually like contacted by FigPiN, and they kind of asked me if there's a way we can set something up to where people can leave feedback on things. Like the app, drops, what characters are missing from like waves. And I kind of brought the idea of doing forms. This way it's like all like organized. You can kind of pick which form you want to leave your feedback in versus like trying to have like a separate chat for it or something like that, where it can get
Yeah,
lost, kind of like in the Matrix.
yeah, no, it's definitely cool. Out of the ones that you had posted or that FigPin has posted, has there been anything like any suggestions that you thought were like interesting or cool that hopefully FigPin will consider doing? I know it's a lot to go ahead and read. I'm not sure how
I
much
remember
you've
what
read
they
out of all of
put.
them, because I know that it was tough for me to read all of it.
Well, I know. I guess one of the topics, I guess, was about like cons. Like if there's anything, I guess they would change with the cons, whatever. Like there's some like good feedback in there. And one idea I kind of threw in there was like, if they did like say an ultra exclusive or something like that, or some sort of exclusive where it's like it's a con exclusive, but the only way to get this exclusive is through like the app. You have like an active app user. It's kind of like to reward collectors, like, hey, you can get this exclusive comp pin like with your app or something like that. Like it's kind of same requirement like the ultra. Like you have a certain amount of points, certain amount of collector
Yeah, yeah.
score.
But you would only be able to go ahead and purchase it while you're at the con.
Yeah, I guess like somehow like kind of fine tuning where it's like, oh yeah, you need to show this to show like yes, like you did do this. But I guess it's a matter of how they would fine tune that if they did go ahead with that idea.
Yeah, no, I
Just
think
to try to
that's
promote the app that way too.
yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a great idea. I mean, we both have worked. I know you've worked several cons for FiGPiN. You know, we worked that last NYCC together. So there's a lot of people there that are, part of the community. There's a lot of people there that are helping friends across the country that they're not collectors themselves. So it would be cool to have like a mix of how do you go ahead and get the people that are community members this specific pin because you are an active app user. I
Right.
like that idea. That's definitely
And
pretty cool.
actually, another one I saw to that memory was with the app. Someone had an idea, and I kind of like piggybacked off it. I forgot who it was. I think it was Kirky. They mentioned like something about like having more, I guess, sequence bonuses of some sort, like or more like bonus something like that. And I kind of
Yeah, no,
suggested,
I did see that comment, and obviously with the pins being above 1,000 at this point, I don't know the last pin that was had a lot size over 1,000.
yeah,
Um, so with the pin numbers being past the opportunity of having the super match bonus, now that really only leaves two possible bonuses: first off the line or last chopper out. I did see that, and I think that had to do something with like if you have like say it's pin 1529 and you get sequence 29, two of your numbers match the out of the four numbers, so you would be able to go ahead and flip a card that's worth so many points because you matched it. If you have three numbers, it's so many points. I did like that idea. I mean, I think it has to be a little bit more fine-tuned about how it actually works.
so
But
we
I
need
did,
to like in addition to that, do something like say like an Easter egg type of thing. I think one idea I have, for example, say like with Naruto, since we're opening Naruto pins. So like for example, if you have any Naruto Uzumaki pin, and if its sequence starts with 7, it gets the bonus because in the show he was on Team 7. So like same thing with Naruto or with Sakura and Sasuke. If let's say you got them and their sequence is 7, then that would be a bonus too. The same thing. They were all on Team 7 together.
I
I mean,
like
same
that
thing with
idea.
Rock
Yeah,
Lee.
for
Whatever
sure.
team number he was on, he would get a bonus too. Like so on and so forth. Or like say like Tsunade from Naruto. Sequence number 5 would be a bonus because she's the fifth Hokage. Like something like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea for sure.
There's like so
Um,
many things you can do with that. Like, even with movies, like if you could like say what was it like that Luke Skywalker pin where it was like out of 1980 because the movie came out in 1980. So if you got sequence 1980, it would be Lost Chopper out and like a Easter egg bonus too.
I do like that. Yeah, for sure. That would be awesome. I mean, having an Easter egg bonus. Um, yeah, dude, that's a great idea for sure. I love it, man. I know that Queen Nerd, where is that comment? Will we be at NYCC this year? I know that I've asked to go ahead and be part of it. I hope that FigPin, found my help useful and that they will still invite me back. Getty, do you
You're a
want to
rock
go ahead
star,
and
man.
work it again or
Well, I know for sure I'm definitely going to be at New York Comic Con again for sure. Just not sure if I'm volunteering yet because they haven't reached out yet about that.
Yep. I mean,
And
there
hopefully they
is
don't wait too long. So I remember
8 more
last year.
months, right?
Yeah, I remember I was like, so I think the day it was supposed to go on sale, like the badges for New York Comic Con, they actually reached out to me right before I was getting ready to buy the badges. I'm like, oh, thank God they reached out to me in time. Otherwise, that would have money
Uh,
go.
yeah, you would have paid. Well, you can go ahead and purchase. You can like resell those tickets right through. Let me
Yes,
pop the.
yeah. There's like a thing on there where it's like you resell the tickets. I guess someone will buy them at some point. What I forgot what it's called, but there's a thing where you can put on there like if you can't go for whatever reason, like you can put them up.
Yep. I also, as I was trying to see where Queen Nerd's comment was, Spiffy just commented, speaking of tough, I completed the Yu-Gi-Oh! Mystery mini set, was able to score the hyper in 5 PDQs. So he opened 50 mystery minis, completed the entire set plus the hyper, and now he's just waiting for his ultra to go ahead and come along. Spiffy, man, that's absolutely amazing, man. Congratulations. Yeah, that's very cool, dude.
Yeah, I think I heard with this PDQ or the Yu-Gi-Oh line here for the mystery. I think the polls are going to be a lot harder now, I think, because someone bought like same thing, 5 PDQs, but I think most were commons. I think out of 50, I think only one or two were rares, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if it has something to do with like the uncommons where you might get like a glitter variation.
Hmm.
So I guess the pull rates might be a little bit different on these. But I'll find out when I get my two PDQs from Pops and Pin soon. So
There you go. Uh, Deku, we would love to go ahead and see you at NYCC for sure, man. And Queen Nerd, I would love to volunteer for a day. Hey, I'm sure Big Pin would love to have you there as well. And then Darth Pins, the no disintegration bonus for the bounty hunters. Of course, it would have to be a Star Wars reference. Very cool. All right, man, Getty, it's been lots of fun. I apologize. You didn't beat me, I didn't beat you in the quest battle here, but I appreciate you joining us this evening.
yeah, thank you for having me. This was actually really fun, actually.
Sorry, thanks. I got them all. This is Spiffy again. Thanks. I got them all, but was missing Exodia. But I bought Exodia from another seller. Very cool. They said they got the same rare one in every box. Yes, I did remember hearing about uh the the person having, was it um was it Seto? I can't remember who the rare is in the Yu-Gi-Oh set, but I remember them talking about that they pulled like they pulled the same rares out of every PDQ that they had. So I mean it's disappointing, but it is a mystery mini thing, and you would hope that obviously um you would at least get some different ones if it's not just the
Yeah.
same one over and over again. Yeah, I mean, so I get it being upset, but it's part of the mystery game, right?
In the worst case, everybody with the community is pretty good too. So I'm sure if you're missing pins, I'm sure like someone's able to help out somebody, maybe like trade or something, like help one another out.
Caesar, no Fig Pin logo for Valentine's Day. I have not heard anything, so I'm
Oh,
not
good Valentine's
positive.
Day. I forgot.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. So good point. I'm not sure if they're doing anything. I don't know where Pins on Fire. I apologize. I said that we covered everything, and I totally forgot about this. Pins on Fire. I'm not sure where they're at. I know that you had to go ahead and be in one of the first 25 to order from when they announced it. But they have a logo holder that is a glitter red, and it says collect fire. And then the first 50 orders. So again, if you were in the first 25, you would have got the glitter plus just a red variant of their logo holder. So I don't know if they've had 50 orders or not, but if you do go to their website and add a pin, I believe it's over $50 that you have to spend, you would go ahead and automatically see that Fig Pin holder, the Fig Pin logo holder, add it to your cart. So you can go ahead and see if it's still available. But that was a Valentine's Day special through Pins on Fire. Yeah, so bad 50 pins and couldn't get both the rares at least. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a tough situation for sure. I just missed the glitter logo holder. I got the common red, very nice. Uh, Pops and Pins show tomorrow for Valentine's Day if you're not going on a hot date. Yes. Do not forget tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pops and Pins on Whatnot. If you didn't spend all of your money on Saturday or on Valentine's Day, stop on by. You have the best try mods in the business, as Klutz says, myself, as well as L and Midnight. So yeah, do not forget to join us at on Whatnot for Pops and Pins Whatnot show. It'll definitely be fun. I don't know what he's doing. Chris actually is very fair with the Whatnot show. So when L, myself, or Midnight go ahead and win a bid, Chris does not go ahead and share any of those what boxes have winners in it, because he wants to make it fair for everyone, and he also does that so the three of us can participate in it as well, because he has some amazing pins that he does get that we want to be able to purchase as well. So yeah, thank you for Spiffy for the reminder. Pin holder, it looks very well. Yes, definitely very cool. There was also, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, Getty, that Pins on Fire had like 14 left of their, just like their black um collect fire pin holder as well. So
Which
I
I
know
don't
that the
remember.
first 14
Probably a couple of weeks
orders,
ago.
yeah, a couple of weeks ago. All right, guys, again, thank you so much. Getty, I don't know if you remember how we closed the show, but since Battle's not here, and I do have to apologize. I didn't even mention Battle is stuck at work again. He did have a few weeks off of work, and now he's just kind of like bogged down with being at work. So, Battle, we do miss you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We'll catch you next time. It was great catching up with you. We did get a chance to talk earlier today. So, I'll count down.
Should I do the mess up for Battle since he's not here? Or
Yeah, you can. It's Boost Awesome. We will catch you guys next time. I Not that I want to promote myself, but I do have an extra one of these logos. So if you are looking for one, it's $30. I literally will go ahead and a
yeah,
What the
but
Fig Pin
if you
exclusive
haven't
right
picked,
there.
yeah, if you haven't picked this up yet, don't forget to
If you
pick
have
this
not
up.
picked yet, Even's TikTok shop, the What the Fig Pin exclusive. Uh, if you are interested in the logo, it's $30. I'm literally just looking to go ahead and purchase myself another Naruto quest. So you'll be helping me fuel my addiction. But guys, it's been fun. Getty, thank you so much. In three, two, one, boost
Boost
awesome.
awesome.
Have a great night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.